Hi, I'm someone Lisa Fangirl, and today I'm here to finally record episode 3 of Heaven Official's Blessing. I've been waiting so long to be able to record this, and I'm so excited to watch this episode. Last time we had Shirley investigating the temple where he discovered the lost brides, and what he didn't realise at the time was that one of these brides was in fact the Ghost Groom that they'd been looking for, who was responsible for their kidnappings and their deaths. We also had him reuniting with Nanfang and Fu Yao, along with the people who were wanting the bounty on the missing brides. They also came across the bandaged boy who Ai Ying was looking after, who all the bounty hunters thought was the actual Ghost Groom, but turned out wasn't. Nanfang and Fu Yao managed to shine a bit of light on who was accompanying Xie through the forest. They told him that it was a devastation, but they said that Xie should wait until they can talk to him about who it actually is later on. But they were sure that the person who was accompanying him wasn't the Ghost Groom, though Xie already had an inkling that it wasn't anyway. We ended last episode with the robbers having stolen the brides to take down the mountain and reclaim the award money for them. However, this was a mistake since the other brides have been reanimated, and so they're basically going to face a small army of zombie brides, essentially. We also had the leader of the bandits approaching Ai Ying and the bandaged boy and was about to attack them from behind just out of outrage when he himself was about to be attacked from behind. So we'll see who's about to attack him as well. If you'd like to receive updates on the channel when I'm going to record things and when I'll be posting things, then please check out my Twitter, which is elusivefangirly, which is only for YouTube related stuff, so you don't have to worry about any spoilers or just random spams of fan art, so you can follow that safely and not have to worry about it. I'm not sure whether or not I will be including a spoiler section at the end of this episode, but if I am, I'll give plenty of warnings so that anyone who hasn't read the novel can stop the video and not hear any of the spoilers. If you wish to write something in the comments which includes a spoiler, then please put spoiler at the start of your comments so that people who are only watching the donghua can avoid them. I think that's everything, so let's get to it. Oh, we're getting a recap. I'm guessing this makes sense since the first 2 episodes were released to VIP members together. So I wonder if we're going to get a recap at the start of every episode. So they just removed that scene entirely. I was wondering if they'd replace it with new art, but actually it makes sense that they just edit it so the timing was different on the other 2 pieces of art. Yes. Now he has to go put the veils on all of the brides again. Oh. Protecting Ai Ying. CGI ghost brides. Or zombie brides. To be fair, the animation on the CGI brides is really smooth, actually. Like, smooth in the way that it's actually animated. Their movements are meant to be stiff because they're zombies, but it's really smooth. Especially their clothing. Shh. No, don't. Ugh, you fools. Yes, here we go. I really like these models. Whoa. They're nice and creepy. Hey. Wow. Yes. Yeah. Can't contact her. He's a performer. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, it's great to hear. For the case. the acrobatic landing, the gymnastic even landing. It's brilliant. Oh god, I love the detail of her slipping on the tiles. So much detail in this, I love it. God, he's so pretty. Yeah. I kind of don't want to see this. I wonder how they're going to animate it. Oh, we're not going to see it. Oh, nice nails. Wow, the headdress is really cool as well. Yeah, on her knees. Oh. Oh. Yeah, she's gone. She's not in a mood to listen. Idiot, he brought you in within the safety of the thing. Yeah. No. Yeah, even the rest of you guys, like, have more common sense than this. A little bit of censoring. Wow, I love the animation. Yes. Or someone else had mana. Oh, nice effects. Yay! Oof. What a way to arrive. Here we go. Phase 2? Mm. There's 2. Oh, she looks so much cooler there. Oh my god, that face. Oh, her blush is very cute though. You chose the wrong man. Also, you're a little bit desperate. Oof. Wow, that animation of it catching fire was fantastic. No. 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 Oh, the blood tears are quite cool as well. It suits him too much. Yes. Are we gonna see it? Ooh, kind of interested to see what this looks like. Flashback. Oh. The human face disease, as I will call it. One thing I have to say is I'm glad that the human face disease, or the multiple face epidemic, whatever they translate it as here, I'm glad it isn't as grotesque as I had imagined it when reading the novel. Or I think I've seen a couple of pieces of art, luckily not too much art with the human face disease in, but I'm a little bit happy that it looks like that. I think it could be a lot worse. So we did get to conclude the Ghost Groom case, which was really good. Oh, I think the entire case was handled super well. Animation in this was fantastic. I really, really enjoyed the models, the CGI models for the brides. I thought they moved, they were very smooth, the movements, especially I loved the fabric and how that moved. It wasn't really stiff, it was actually flowing, and they had like really creepy walking cycles going up and down the stairs, and even when they weren't CGI, like the 2D animation for them was super creepy. It was just done so well. I'm just amazed by how well that was done. There are also a couple of other instances which I thought the animation was fantastic. For example, when the scroll caught fire, when Pei Ming held it over the candle, thought that was just gorgeous. But there was other like I pointed out when the bride zombie was on top of the roof and slipped as she was about to try and charge at Xilian. I just loads of really detailed movements which didn't need to be included, but just makes it feel like so much more real and immersive when they have all these small movements which would happen in real life. It's just, oh, it's so good. I'm so happy. We got to hear the full story about Xuanji and why all of this happened. Their story is so messed up and complicated and just so messy. And it is really hard to kind of decide who's at fault because, again, they never talked about what their relationship was going to be. So the fact that Xuanji held expectations was wrong. She shouldn't have done that. She should have spoken to Pei Ming about it. And Pei Ming, just an asshole. He's just, yeah, no, he's a philanderer. So he's a bit of a dick. But the way he just kissed her, like at the start, just like, oh my god, he's so arrogant and smug after he's kissed her. Feel really bad for Ying, who ended up being killed in the process of trying to go help Xelian. She should have stayed in the safety circle of safety. Um, but no, that's upsetting. And the poor bandaged boy lost the only friend he had. And now his future's up in the air. What's actually going to happen to him, as well as the fact there's now this big mystery about why he has the human face disease, which apparently was supposed to be wiped out when the Shangri-La Kingdom fell. I really loved Peisu's arrival, the way that the clouds broke and there was that golden light shining down. I just thought it was super cool, the imagery for the god descending to deal with the mortal realm. Nanfeng and sorry, that fruit fly's been annoying me this entire time. Nanfeng and Yufao's wow. Nanfeng and Nanfeng and Fuyao's relationship is brilliant still. I love the bickering between the two of them. That is great. And I love the fact that they're still kind of quite like a little bit disrespectful to Xelian, but still like do defer to him. They do recognize him as the person who is in charge, just they aren't super respectful of him. So I love the fact like the fact that he was still there in the wedding dress is great. The fact he just forgot the fact he was wearing a wedding dress. I mean, which is fantastic for us because we just get to see him in the wedding dress and makeup for even longer. Not that he isn't beautiful usually, but you know, we have to treasure this whilst we can. Otherwise, I don't think I have too much else to say about this episode. I'd really like to start the next episode. I am not going to be including a spoiler discussion as I think most of this was wrapped up and I don't have too much to say about my thoughts on this episode, which would include spoilers. So I'm just really excited to see the story continue and for us to get on to our next arc. So that being said, I hope you enjoyed this reaction and I hope to see you in my next reaction video. Bye bye!